Hello one and all, this is Fighter Knuckles. I'm back with JT Toddy, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest Swords. Last time we finished up the Walk of the Worthy, so we could go straight to the castle and continue on with the story, but I decided to show off the entirety of the Kingdom of Avalonia, which is one town.
It's a big kingdom.
Very large, lots of buildings. We're just going to loop around from the right and come back at the left. Right over there is the item shop, which I showed off earlier, and has a very special feature, which I'll show off at the end of the video.
Also, since he's going around this way, oh god.
Yeah, I didn't even know this guy was here until I recorded.
Let my muscles hug you.
Oh no.
Wait, if we can get a shot where he turns around, I'm pretty sure you'll skirt off at least half of your thread.
Oh no. You see her.
No. Nasty!
He is the Gouten mode. Anyways, so now there is a barrel, and there's still nothing useful. Here are the main two shops, the weapon shop and the item shop. We're going to talk to the guy from the weapon shop first. One of the big things about the game in terms of their weapons is you typically don't buy weapons, you temper them to make them stronger. And on top of that you get new master strokes. They requires money and some tempering materials. If you remember from the end of chapter 1, we got an iron ore, a bit of monster bone, and a thunderball for S ranking the dungeon. Those are what those items are for making our swords stronger. Also, result! And another important thing is that you can only change your equipment once you are in town. Once you leave for dungeon, your equipment's set in stone. So, there you go.
But you can leave... Can't you leave the dungeon whenever you want?
You can. That's using the return to town option that it mentions. I never really find the use for it. But, I've never done it, but eh.
Well, if you mess
then
up...
we can equip our city to a steel broadsword. However, we are a bit short on money. I do believe we got a pouch of Shield powder from a monster, and sell that and we'll have more than enough money. In my opinion, upping your sword is a lot more beneficial than upping your armor in terms of priority, because if you kill things faster and you're decent with your shield, you really won't have to worry about your health too much. So,
when you're first playing through, though, you probably want to keep an even balance, even if it means grinding more, because, like we've said before, this game can get difficult towards the end.
yeah. So we have the monster bone and the iron ore to up our copper sword to a steel broadsword. A lovely upgrade. And with some hits of the one hammer, that somehow works.
That sword was entirely cold work, so it's gonna, like, break in half the 2 tries after using it.
And we learned the multi-strike master stroke. Like I said, every time we get a new sword, we get a new master stroke. I will show off every master stroke this game has to offer at some point. Don't worry about it.
Whether or not it's in actual combat or not.
We can buy swords from the shop, basic ones. That's for getting every possible sword because, well, if there's multiple options, you can only turn your sword into one thing, so. But that's what older save files are for.
Aren't there only 3 save slots, though?
Nope, there are as many as your least memory can hold.
Oh.
Between previous test recordings and old files, I have like 6 save files on here. As you can see, we have plenty of things that we can purchase, including the shield, which is bigger, as well as has higher durability, so it takes more damage to partially break. Probably should have equipped that thing we got from that treasure chest back in Caliban Cave. There's also the bunny tail, which we got from the drop. This is the worst accessory that we can equip. Gives us 1 defense and no other attribute.
Is it sellable?
It is, but you do get a bonus if you have it equipped, and if you have it equipped with the worst armor and helmet, as well, all 3 terrible armor equipped at the same time, you get a point bonus. So I guess it's like a challenge run.
Oh, you gotta talk to everyone in town.
I intend to, and their dialogue does change, but they rarely have something interesting to say. This boy, however, does have something interesting to say.
Plot relevance.
Whoa. A mysterious tower that jettisons out of the castle that has to do with the game?
No one has raised suspicion of this. Ignore it.
It's not important. Next thing to show off is the pub. We're a man now. Let's go get fat-faced drunk. Shit-faced?
Shit-faced, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Let's just drink a lot of booze, yeah. Oh, hey, it's you again.
Quit stalking us.
Well, actually, she's really stalking the prince more than us, but whatever. No, I didn't want to talk to you again.
That bartender's like a pro martini shaker.
He's actually washing a plate or whatever.
Nah,
Nope, not
before,
back
he was shaking the... Oh, I can't even remember what they're called. Shaker thing.
thing.
Get back to work!
No! Too bad. Anyways, the only real purpose of the pub, besides some conversations, there's not even any plot that goes on here, is this scoreboard right here. The game does a pretty good job of explaining it. We can check out our highest score for each dungeon. It shows us our level, our equipment, what bonuses we got, all that nonsense. It's really optional. You don't really have to ever come here. But I guess it's a neat little thing for people who really care about that stuff.
Wait, was that S rank from the video, or did you go back and do it?
No, this is the S rank from the video.
No. I don't remember getting an S rank.
I did record, and up to this point, I have been kept up with the prospect of S ranks.
No, okay.
Except for the thing that I did off screen. And that's a nice waterfall. Up here, that right there, as you can see right here, this will lead back to some place that's kind of familiar. This leads back to the arena, I guess? The training room. And that guard looks like he just got the shit beat out of him.
In order to become a man, he must bleed.
And I just did a 360 for no reason. We can talk to Dao again, and he can let us replay the tutorial whenever we'd like. But since we've already seen it, no thank you.
I hate it when games mention "Do you want to train?" as if it sounds like a means of gaining experience, but it's
or
not.
some sort of practical thing. And the main reason I came here was actually to show off this little dummy right here. It allows us to practice our master strokes, and so you can get better at it. Unlike the first one, later ones actually require you do things to a set of proficiency in order to do the most damage. So knowing what you're doing helps. Plus, because there's no real combat in this video, I want to give you guys at least something. I'm just showing off that there's actually a couple ways that the mannequin can react to things. If you do it next to perfectly, it does this.
Whoa!
It flies up in the air because it's like, holy fuck. Doing it decently, it just... Well, I show it off right here, but... So that's when you know you did it pretty much perfectly. This is me, I'm not even holding up the Wiimote at all. I'm actually holding it upside down. That's what happens when you do it badly.
It just outright rejects you.
It doesn't even let you go through with it, you just fail it. Alright.
You fucked up!
This is me just doing it partially. Some. And then if you do it not quite perfectly, it just doesn't.
Oh no!
For some reason. That's pretty much it. We'll be seeing this more later when I show off the rest of the master strokes, but for now, that's our newest master stroke we got from the steel broadsword. And checking these barrels again would give us nothing, so let's not.
Freaking OCD acting up again. Gotta open every barrel. Open-derg.
Hopefully there will be something useful for me this time.
Nope.
And we're going over here to the kind of hidden-ish cave.
This place is special.
and helpful.
Hmm. But also its own brand of weird.
Also, there's a candy cat with a crown.
Like I was saying.
And he's just so happy to see us. No, he's not going to kill us. This is Minimoggy, the king. I don't know. The mini metal lion. Right.
We really need
lion.
to drop it back into the reactor from where it came because yeah.
Anyways, the mini metals we've collected so far allows us to exchange them for goodies, just like most other Dragon Quest games. Unlike a lot of other games, as far as I know, the mini metals aren't actually limited amount. So this is the stuff you can get. The liquid metal armor is actually the best armor you can get in the game. There's a bunch of other various items that we can get. Poison Needle will one-hit anything if you thrust it in its weak spot. The Kitten Claw is just weird. And the Abacus is decent if you really need money. But the main reason we're here is for this, the Boulder Dasher. And of course 3 mini medals. We have 5, we're good. I'm getting this right away. You don't need to, but it tastes rather unpleasant. But this now allows us to break stones that could potentially stop our path. If you remember, there was a big rock blocking the path in Caliburn Cave. We can now break that and go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be showing off that side path in the next video.
Please take us away from the creepy cat. Okay, there we go.
So yeah, now we can pretty much go anywhere. You don't ever have to get that. All stuff is, hey, what's this? It's kind of out of the way and kind of hidden.
Graves.
Graveyard. Maybe? So yeah, the Boulder Dasher is a nice thing to get us more goodies. The Dread Terrors of Bygone Age. Oh, terrors is an accurate way to put them.
Mm-hmm.
We won't be seeing this place again for quite a while. But once it is, we will be coming here quite often once it becomes relevant. You'll see.